Hey guys, I'm a Forester here, and I just wanted to make a short video about the knife that I've been carrying lately. And this is it right here. This is my Kershaw Injection 3.0. Now there is a bigger brother to this knife. It's the, I think 3.5, still goes by the same name, Kershaw Injection. But I've been carrying this knife solely for the past 2 weeks or so. And it has become my beater knife. And you can see that sunlight glinting off the edge of the blade. That's because I just sharpened it. So the point of this video is that even your beater knives need some love and attention. And I just gave this one some attention recently. I was going to make a video where I actually show taking it apart, cleaning it up, and actually sharpening the blade, but I decided not to do that, just do an after the fact video. So this knife, I've had it a couple of years. I did a video about it, and I'll put a link to that video in the description box below. But I bought this a couple of years ago. I bought it from Blade HQ, and they sold more of these knives than any other knife that year. And there was one good reason for that. It only cost $10. So I bought one as well as a lot of other people. This knife doesn't center very well. I'll show that while I'm thinking about it. But it doesn't scrape, and so I don't really care whether it's centered or not. And let me see if I can give you a good shot of that blade edge. I don't think it's focusing very well. But I did it on my wicked edge, and it is really sharp. I can tell when a blade is sharp by cutting an S-curve into paper. And this cuts an S-curve very easily. I'm filming this with one hand holding the camera, and just so I can't really show you that. I'm not going to do a cutting test, but I'll just talk about it. So I've been out in the field a good bit for the past couple of weeks. And when I go to the field and actually do field work, I reach for a beater knife. I'm not going to carry one of my nicer knives out to the field. So this has become my beater knife, and it's got some downsides. It's a little bit heavy, and so that's, I like a little lighter knife, but it's got a very common steel. It's 8CR13 MOV steel, which is easy to sharpen, but it doesn't hold an edge that well. Love the way the sun glints off that blade. So anyway, I've been using it a good bit for a couple of weeks, and I noticed that the blade was dull and it was really dirty inside. And the action was fairly stiff. This has some phosphor bronze washers. The action was fairly stiff. It was pretty gritty. So I took it apart, took the clip off, took these screws. There are some screws that hold it together under this clip and under these cover pieces right here. So you have to take them off to get it apart. But I took it all apart. I cleaned it real well. It had some rust spots on it. I cleaned that up, but I got access to this blade, so I took the blade completely out, which let me get onto this surface back here on the tang of the knife to lock it down tight. And I put it on my wicked edge, and I reprofiled that blade and put a really fine edge on it. There's still a couple of rough spots, like right here. I didn't get that perfect where it has sort of a beard. I think this side is worse. So that's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it is sharp right now, and it's clean, and the action works well. And so when I go to the field, this is the knife that I carry. At least I have been for the past couple of weeks. Just wanted to show you. Give your beater knives a little love and attention every once in a while. That's the main message. Y'all take care.